Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on the Joker. Now, usually I would do a review for this movie, but because of New York Comic Con, I feel like I missed the time period I could do it, so I decided to put a spin on talking about the Joker and asking, was it a good thing that the Joker was a DC movie? Should this not have been a Joker movie and about some other guy, just about Arthur? So, my answer to that is going to be surprising, I think, for some people. I actually think the saving grace of this movie is that it is a DC film, as a comic fan at least. I, obviously putting away that we don't want to know the Joker's origins and that's what makes him interesting. This is an Elseworld story. I can be okay with that. But I actually like the connections of the hero rising by the end, I'll say, and the villain also having his own origin story and figuring out how he became the Joker. I actually like that idea. I like some of the Gotham references throughout. I liked finding out that Thomas Wayne wasn't such a good guy and that no one really was, and we get to see that really interesting Gotham setting. Now, the stuff I didn't like about this movie is the message of it. The worry I had going into it kind of came true. Having a protagonist who is very unsettling, especially to the period that we live in and what's happened in our world, especially in the last couple of years. I don't love that they're making him, I wouldn't say the hero, because he's not a hero, but I would say feel bad for him is really the best way to say it, because I don't think a protagonist and a hero are the same thing, and I know that's been people's words for this, is that, oh, well, everyone's seeing him as a hero. That's not true. That's not what they're painting him to be, but they are painting you to feel bad for him, and there's definitely messages I think that are really good that get muddled here, showing that people with mental health issues are looked over, and we get to see that through the Elite, and I thought that was really interesting. But the point where I think it takes a sharp right and just never comes back for me is putting that gun in the Joker's hand and making him kind of a celebrity out of it. So the first Wall Street guys who die, it's all over the town. It's like, oh, who killed them? Like, which clown is he? And then people are starting to paint their faces as the clown, and then having that very I won't spoil what happens, but I'll say a very live reaction to another death was also, I think, uncalled for, and especially in the environment that we live in. And I didn't love that we were supposed to feel bad for him, but I did, again, like the messages they were saying about mental health and looking into his psyche. But because they make that turn of killing people and him having the gun in his hand, it really ruins it for me and the whole message in general. So the question being, was this a good Joker movie? I think that's the part where I actually liked the movie, and I actually enjoyed it a little bit more because of it, because you knew that connection, you know where he came from. But the actual mental health aspect of it, I think, was muddled and could have been portrayed differently. And I like what they, I guess, were trying to do, but I just don't think it ended up working, and it I thought gave a bad message. And by the end, I didn't really love that everyone was celebrating him. I thought that was weird as well. So overall, that's my thoughts on it. I'm honestly pretty torn on the movie. I think it's directed well. It's obviously acted very well, but I don't know if the events were portrayed well, and I don't really feel the script in a lot of ways. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the Joker? Do you think it was a good DC movie? Do you think it should have been called the Joker or something else and not been a franchise movie? Let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Definitely go follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics, Like Father, Like Daughter, and They Call Her the Dancer. And go also check out Comic Book Weekly every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, where we when we talk about all the comics we like that week and comic book news. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bye.